taking a look at Jake here, 100 fly. I'll play the whole race through and then talk about some things afterwards. Okay, so you are out 27.0, back 30.7 for a time of 37.7. Just a hair off your best time. Just a little bit of rest, didn't suit up or shave or anything. So pretty excited for what you're going to be able to do here at Region next week. I think a little more rest and soon everything's going to help you be out just a hair faster and then, of course, be back faster too. Right now you got 3 seconds, a little over 3 seconds really, between your first and second 50. I think we can kind of trim that down a little bit. Okay, taking a look here at the start. Nice job being set up where you want to be before they say take your mark. You don't use the arms, you don't jump that far, but you do get in line. Your legs are apart. Same story as the 50 free. All right, coming up swinging. I want to look at that very first stroke again. Okay, so I was just noticing something with the splash that was not unusual. Okay, so big thing with you, and I've said this a lot of times this year, is you're holding your breath for so long that like your head is still up as your arms are coming over the top, and then also your arms are bent. They go into like a field goal position right here. So notice at that point, basically your elbows and shoulders are in line, and then your arms are bent right above the water. What we got to do is flick these arms out here and let them just swing around straight without bending them there. And then when they get to the front, you want to place them in gently. But here you're bending the elbows and letting the arms crash in, not to mention you're holding your breath for so long, like your head is still very high in the water as your hands are still here. Now notice how low the hips are because you are in this awkward position up here. In butterfly, it's really key that we keep our hips high. So your hips bob just a little bit here on the down part of the stroke, but we got to maximize the amount of time that our hips are high in the water. We want to be flat, we want to be moving forward, and the way you swim with your upper body right now doesn't always allow you to be in the optimal position to do that. All right, good news is you do a heck of a job racing here, and we're really close to best time, so I'm excited for next week for sure. We just got to trim up some of these little technical things on the stroke. Take a look here. We're on the third 25 now. Same story. Breath, head is still high. Arms are in this field goal position. Hitting the water. Again, very high, tight position here. And we're way low here. And this last wall. We're coming down plate at full speed. That's a sticky turn. So we got to be bouncing off the wall. We got to be aggressive with the wall. It is a 100 fly. You're swimming for less than a minute. You cannot afford to waste any time on the wall. You're here. You're taking a big breath. You're absorbing all that speed into the wall instead of just touching and bouncing off. And your head is underwater here, and your arm is still just barely coming off the wall. We got to stay tight. We got to stay quick on all turns here for a 100 fly, all right? Overall, nice race. Like I already said a couple times, really excited for what we're going to be able to do next week. Good job, Jake.